You guys got Quest on, but hey, you hate to see it. Cybug, hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here. All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, I will say we're about to get into the cast. I'm going to focus up. You guys know how Willie does. I'm going to be zoning out in this mix. All I ask before we get into this is to please be respectful. We like to keep a competitive spirit here, but trash talking the streamers, trash talking, like we can do a little banter, right? But just chill out a little bit because we're going to have a big turf war tonight when it's East and West Coast. So I totally understand. I'm not telling you guys to do your thing. I'm just saying, right? Just keep that in, keep that competitive there, but also be respectful. Let's go, guys. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Again, we have dropouts on offense here going up against on defense. I will be turning off the alert box here just so it doesn't clog the screen here. So again, if you guys enjoy the stream, if you guys enjoy what we're doing here, man, hit a follow, hit a sub. Your boy Willie's out here doing his thing. So again, it is all appreciated. Thank you guys for being here. It's going to be a hype war. We got 50 seconds until we get into this war, guys. It is going to be so much fun, going to be so much action. We have West versus East Coast. Which coast is best? We are going to see it here. We're gonna let it be seen, man. Let's see what the West Coast does differently. Let's see if there's anything that can be done. Again, dropouts, attacking company. They used to be from the West Coast. They were in El Dorado, then they went to Camelot. They held it down, and then now they're over here in the East Coast trying to bring it to Pluto. And guys, on defense, these guys are known to have a small merc squad, but you know what? They always put together these amazing rosters, and apparently they have a really solid shot caller that does it. So guys, or that does their calling for him. So guys, you know what it is. Some of the best companies going up here on planet Pluto. 5 seconds until this gate opens. And guys, get the Willie hypes in the chat. Let's go, guys, and we are starting. The war has started. Let's get into it. A big clump at the gate. West Coast trying. First battle is this gate. They're going to be getting out here, and it looks like Keegan does get out. Poison shot interrupting maybe a few hay spots. It looks like dropouts going for the full B play. There might be a small team going out to the side points, but let's see how it goes. Big ice and grab coming down the whirlwind tech. You can see it coming out. You can see dropouts charging onto this point right now, and it is just a B play. B ticking at about 5 or 10%. You can see Zolat on the point there. We saw him yesterday. Big tanky boy, and he's going to be the focus here for this big AoE, man. You can see the point team here from trying to stay alive. B taking at about 10%. A couple bodies going down. Dropouts on the point. Looks like they're getting clump killed. And you can see gets a couple counter kills. Guys, already it is getting hot and spicy on this point. B ticking at about 10 or 15%. It doesn't look like there's any side pressure right now. It doesn't look like there's any pressure at A or C. It looks like Dropout is just committing to this B play. B ticking at about 15%. Respawns are coming in. They're popping the haste. And is going to be all over here as well. Again, guys, we are watching It's Keegan. Shout out to these streamers that let us cast this. Much love, much love. Show him some love. B ticking at about 25%. It's going up. Schley TV hitting him in the back. Keegan staying alive. B point still ticking in the favor of the dropouts. Again, guys, this is West Coast versus East Coast. Let's get it going. Let's see what happens. We see dropouts having a good, decent showing here on the B play, and they are opting in to this 50v50. They want this 50v50, and they're just kind of testing the waters to see what can bring here. And look at the big clumps on the point. A couple kills going down in the favor of dropouts, and look at that desync. Where the hell did Keegan go? Either way, though, it looks like that point clear was what they needed to get some agency on the point. So now, though, look at that bonfire side. What's the war camp side look like? B taking at 45, and look at this. A lot of defenders pushing into the war camp side, and A and C start ticking. So it looks like dropouts going for something a little spicy here. A and C both taking at about 10%. B taking at 45, going on 50%. So it's going up fast right now. Respawn's coming out. It looks like B is going to be held down here by the defenders, but A and C are ticking, and A is ticking at about 45%. It's going up fast, and C is ticking at about 10%. So it's going up decently as well. B is going down in the defender's favor, but I'm curious here to see if is going to be giving up a point. These guys have known in the past to be giving up points, so let's see what they choose to do here. It looks like that A is still ticking at about 65, going on 70%. C has about 10%, but it's going back down. You can see Keegan running to this point, trying to do a grab, trying to hit, hack, and slash, do his thing, put him in the meat grinder, and it looks like A is ticking at about 80%. And guys, I think A might be given up. I think A is definitely going to be given up by here. You can see they're focusing B and C, and they do this. So we've seen this strategy before. A does go in the favor of dropouts. They're able to take A, but what's this 2-point hold going to look like? Again, wants you to have A. They do this with every team that they face in Brightwood. So let's see. They do got a point. Let's go. Let's see what they can transition here. It looks like they might be going for a tug of war play with the B and C. So look at that whirlwind tech, guys. You see how the ice got him and he was able to whirlwind out of it? That's one of the beauties of this ability, and you can see why some of the West Coast opts into it. J-Chap getting a scream on him, but it looks like C ticking at about 25%. It's going up. So C is ticking at about 25%. It's going on 30, and now dropouts might be trying to pull the trigger a little bit. Big grabs going down on the point. A couple ice to layer it back up. Dropouts going in. B starts ticking in the favor of dropouts, and C is going down to about 50%. It looks like the Defenders might be answering it, but B is the play. B ticking at about 5 or 10%. So yeah, went and sent people to go answer the C side. So as they did that, dropouts is using this momentum to try and get on the B point. B is taking at about 10%. And look at these huge clumps on the point. You got to be careful though. Defenders are going to be coming over from C anytime. So they got to be careful not to clump. B taking at 35, going on 40%. It's going up fast. C is going down in the defender's favor, but B is the play here, and you got to imagine, yeah, has to be getting here soon, has to be getting here shortly. Respawn's coming in from the fourth side. Big clump kills. Get the clump emotes down in the chat, guys, because dropouts just clumped and killed Yo right there. B ticking at about 60-65%. This is the play. They could take B right here. Let's see if they got it in their tank. Red Skull's going down, and B is taking at about 75%. Look at them all stacking on the fourth side. Respawn's coming in. B at about 80%. Ice Wall to stop them from getting in there. It's perfect, but a couple blue skulls going down to the point ticking at about 90%, 95. Look at this big clump over on the fourth side, and it looks like it might be going a bit of a back and forth. A couple blue skulls going down, and it looks like Ya is able to stabilize, but do they get counter kill? They all rush the point. Now they got to survive. Respawn's coming up in one. Guys, Ya able to hold it down, and on the all in there. We've seen this last time in Brightwood where they get so close on the influence, but they come in the last second. They're able to hold it down. B going back down in the defender's favor, but guys, C is ticking up, and it's at a lot of percentages. C taking at 50%, and Ya has to be careful. There's huge clumps on this point right now, and look at that. Red bodies hit the floor. Oh my god, I'm sorry if that's loud, but the red bodies hit the floor, and it looks like dropouts pulling the trigger, and C is a problem too. C ticking at about 70%, and B is ticking at about 65%. We have Respawn's coming up in 15 seconds, and Ya's gonna have their hands full. Do they want a B point to hold or a C point? They're gonna have to send bodies to multiple areas, and Respawn's coming up in 6 seconds. They might have just took C. Let's see how it goes. We have Respawn's coming up in 3. New World Amazon, give me a spectator mode. You guys know how it goes. Respawn's coming up. Let's see. What is this C point at? Did they take it? We will have to see. Come on, I don't want to see ninjas. C ticking at about 90%. B ticking at 75, guys. You don't want to get double capped here. B ticking at 75, going on 80. It does look like that C influence is stalling, but if defenders choose to go C, they're going to get double capped. And B looks like it might be going in the favor of dropouts. Dropouts take B. In the first 6 minutes, they take A and B. Let's go. Now let's see if they can bring that momentum to the C point. Dropouts having a fantastic showing against Ya right now. Ya needs to focus up. We are only 6 minutes into this war, and you can see Dropouts having great agency over here on these points. They're able to just get in and do their thing. Look at this. You can see they're pushing on the point. They already have 50% influence on the point. The point's already at about 50%. If they can carry that influence, they could take this fort. Let's see what happens, though. The point ticking at about 45, and a lot of the attackers are surviving around the point. They're able to just stay alive. Look at him. I believe the attackers have more agency right now. Yeah, in shambles right now. They got to get some organization on this point, and here it comes. Look at the clumps, and it actually does go a little in the favor of Ya, but a couple counter kills going back in the favor of dropouts. Guys, it is a brawl on this C play right now. It is nasty. C is taking at about 60-65%. Ice Wall and grabs going down here on the war camp side, and it looks like it's going in the favor of dropouts. Dropouts able to survive, able to stabilize, and they do not want to lose this influence. They are playing with this influence right now. They absolutely do not want to lose it. C ticking at about 65. It's going up. You can see Slavic. You can see Pop-Tart. You see all these guys over on the point trying to stay alive, and they are doing so, but what else? Where is their team? They got to start lowering this influence. This influence has to start going down. C ticking at about 70%, and it's going up. Yeah, pulling the trigger, trying to get to the point, but oh my god, it's a tragedy. Red Skull's going down. Dropout did not come to play. They came to this server. They know what they want to do, and it's going to be taking your stuff. Dropout in Brightwood here, going up against one of the best companies here on the server. And it looks like C taking at about 70%. West Coast versus East Coast coming out strong. C point taking at 75. I don't know if it's enough. It's going to be big clumps on this point right now. And Dropout going to be battling for this point. C taking at 85%. You can see jumping on the point. It looks like they're able to stabilize. A couple kills going down. And stabilizes. Guys, you'd like to see it. 10 seconds on the respawn. Guys, quick hydro homie check. Let's go, West Coast. Respawn's coming up now. Let's see. Let's go. Respawn's up. Let's see what they can do here. Are they going to call for a regroup, or are they just going to keep trickling in? To be honest, they have more time to, or they have plenty of time to just keep trickling in and doing their thing. So you can see there's still 21 minutes left in this war. Is holding it down, but how long can they keep them here on this point? Point taking at about 50%. You can see Keegan trying to go in here back to the point. He's playing a heavy build, so he is a point team boy. Grabs going down. It looks like Dropout pulling the trigger. A couple red skulls going down. And you can see the whirlwind tech coming in, hacking and slashing. And that's 2 more kills down. Keegan hacking and slashing. It looks like Dropout gets the better of there, and C starts taking about 45%. It's going up. J Chap gonna entomb, trying to get out of there, and he does. He looks like he was able to dance out. A's in the front line here for with Slavic squats. They're all trying to fight for this point. It looks like does stabilize, and that's a big clump kill going in the favor of on the fourth side. Guys, it is a brawl. It's a battle. It's a back and forth banger that we have here from Dropouts versus You love to see it. This is what we watch New World for. This is what we're here for, guys. Get that hype out, man. This is a banger war. 65%. It looks like Keegan's in the mix. Going to be trying to squat over that Slavic man, and it looks like he's able to get out of there. And you can see Slavic's on a point team too. So one thing about the point teams, it's always funny seeing the enemy point teams. You guys are just like, yeah, I know you're here too. Yeah, I'm here too. Like, you guys know you always fight on the point. Either way, though, C taking out about 65%. It's going up in the favor of Dropout, but it's still stabilizing. These guys are all over the point, all around the point. It seems like every time Dropouts goes in, is able to stabilize it. But how long can you do this back and forth? C is at about 70%, and it's going up fast, but also Dropouts, a couple kills going down. They're getting killed here in the clump fights on the backside of the war camp, but the C is still ticking, and look at this. Defenders got to be careful. Looks like they're able to stabilize. Keegan going down. Respawns in 5 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Respawn's up in 1. Guys, the point's still hovering around that 50%, and we just hit the 10-minute mark. So we have 19 minutes left in this game. West Coast, East Coast, what is the best coast? We are going to see Dropouts coming out strong, but they're kind of struggling a little bit on this final point hold. We have seen final point holds be notorious for teams on attack. They struggle with it, and you can see that influence that you build up to about 70% going right back down. So that's not a good look, but you know what? They still want to keep this influence going. They want to keep it up. You see, though, they're trying to pull the trigger. Keegan running in here, going to be doing his thing, hacking and slashing, throwing grabs, being annoying. And look at that, good grab roll going out. Keegan trying to get in there, and he does. He's trying to hack and slash. He's doing his thing, but my God, look at these clumps. Senpai, nobody notices Senpai. He is going down. Now we're cooking. Is going to be getting cooked. He's going to be in the mix here. No, Blue Skull's going down. It looks like Zola and the boys on the point, able to hold it down. C going back down in the favor of and guys, it looks like is completely stabilizing right now. Is stabilizing. Guys, winter is coming. Look at this point. Somebody call Jon Snow. There's going to be a White Walker coming out of these fucking woods here in a second. There's so much ice. It is disgusting what is going on. We have 18 minutes and 30 seconds left in this war. Jesus. And it looks like all the influence that the Dropouts had on the point goes to 0. It looks like they're going to be calling for a full regroup. A regroup needs to be had. Guys, able to stabilize completely. This point has no influence. What can Dropout do? 18 minutes left in this, and it looks like the call from them is going to be to reorganize. They know that they need a regroup. The trickle, in effect, they're falling for the trickle trap a little bit. And let me reiterate a little bit here. So the trickle trap, what I call it, is the trickle trap, right? It's where you have about 60% influence on a point, so you just keep going on respawn, and you think, all right, we're going to get it this time. We're going to get it this time. And next thing you know, 10 minutes has gone down the drain, and you'd have no time left in the war. So they are calling for a regroup. A regroup is much more successful whenever it comes on how to actually go back to taking a point, so you don't just trickle in. So let's see. It looks like the regroup has been made, and you see dropouts coming here on the fort side, or over here on the war camp side, but they're getting hacked and slashed down. You can see, though, a couple skulls going down in the favor of dropouts. They're trying to stabilize a little bit here. See ticking out a little bit. You see Sir Noob in the background, though. You see all these guys. J-Chap getting a scream down. Zola on him. Guys, dropouts struggling here on this final point. Dropout struggling here on this final point. We have respawns coming up in 25 seconds. And this is West Coast versus East Coast. Let's see if they can get to the fort. Yeah, having a solid defense right now. We got 20 seconds on this respawns. Let's see what can happen. Gyrule going down. You can see Builder Boo going down as well. It is a Whirl Whip going down, guys. Dropouts going down on the point here. Respawns coming up in 5. Hydro Homie. Don't count the West out. Don't count the West out, man. They still got plenty of time left to play in this. We are almost at the halfway mark. C does look like it's ticking a little bit at about 10%. You're going to see these guys coming in here. They're going to be coming in from the fort side. Looks like Keegan is trying to come in, and I think there's a musket on the wall trying to shoot him. Misses a couple shots so well, though. And you see Warhorns coming out, so you got to be careful about choosing to fight the defenders right now when the Warhorns pop. You don't want to fight them as soon as they got juice. Look at this. A lot of clumps here going down on the fort side, and it looks like, yeah, Jules getting taken out. Keegan able to survive, but it looks like Yell was able to take some more kills at the end of the day. Blue Skull's just hitting the floor. Guys, Yell has complete agency on this point. Yell is saying, welcome to the East Coast. Welcome to Pluto. You guys are not allowed to take anything. And we have 15 minutes and 50 seconds left in this war. We're not even at the halfway mark. Dropouts able to take the first 2 points. The A point was given to them. They were able to take that B point, but they are struggling on this final point right now. We're not even halfway through the war, but they're having a good showing. But let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can take this to a fort. Dropouts having a rough time here. We saw the other day, able to just do this to a couple other teams, man. These guys are good on this final point, and you know what? They love to keep C alive. I think they really love fighting here over here at C. Again, owns 2 territories over here on Pluto. These guys are no slouches. Let's go. You can see Deuce X. That's the governor, the man himself. Guys, Keegan gets taken out. This is not looking good if you're a West Coast fan right now. We got 15 seconds, but again, guys, don't worry about it. When the timers get lower, that's whenever the real stuff starts happening. Whenever you get down to the last 10 minutes and respawn timers are like 50 to 55 seconds, that's when things get nasty. So let's go, guys. 3 seconds on the respawns. Let's see what dropouts can do here. Respawns coming up. Respawns coming up, and here they come. Guys, again, though, if you're a Marauder, you might be rooting for dropouts. West Coast, East Coast or not, Marauders are down bad. Big grabs coming out right now. Looks like everybody able to kind of get out of there numb in the mix. But Keegan's feeling pretty numb himself. He is going down again, and it looks like is focusing this rotate side. Respawn's coming up in 10 seconds. Guys, dropout struggling so hard here. I was not expecting this. Respawn's up in 5. Let's go, let's go. C has no influence. 14 minutes left in this game, guys. We are past the halfway mark. Dropout struggling here. I think they got to reorganize. I really think that this idea, if you look, you see a lot of people all over the place. And this is a symptom from what I see whenever we have first wars, right? Whenever I see a lot of first wars on the server, this is what you end up seeing. A lot of people just got to get their footing. They got to get their sea legs wet. You know what I mean? But look at this. A lot of defenders pushing in here. Over on the war camp side, they might be overextending. A couple kills going in the favor of the attackers. Dropout need to start utilizing whenever they get a couple clump kills, they got to start layering it up. They got to start putting the ices down. You got to start trying to get these kills on the graphs. Keegan going down, guys. 35 seconds. 35 seconds on the respawn, guys. It is not a good look right now. It is not a good look. Let's see what can happen though. Let's see what can happen. 25 seconds. It looks like is all over this point. Dropouts having such a hard time. East Coast versus West Coast. It looks like is putting up a solid performance here, saying East Coast is the best. Let's go. Let's go. 10 seconds left on the respawns. And guys, remember, this is Dropout's first war, so, we'll see what they can do here. A lot of first wars are a little rougher than others, but I'm not counting them out. Again, we're not even at the 10-minute marks. So let's see what they can do. It looks like Keegan buying some haste pots, buying some cleansing pots. He needs to get back in the mix. Dropout struggling hard here. They're going to be coming in through the rotate. They need to rally. They need, these guys are from the West Coast. They need to puke and rally. You know what I mean? We got 12 minutes and 30 seconds left, and look at this. They're trying to group up over here on the war camp side here. They're going to be coming in. Let's see what they can do. Gravwell goes wide and doesn't really get anybody. Guys, it looks like they're pushing in. Dropouts might be having the organization that they think they need. Look at Ya over here, though. Look, Dropouts is so scrambled. Look at this. Every time Keegan pushes up, he turns around, and there is a sea of red in every direction. Like, where does he even go? This is a lot of things are very unorganized right now. You can just see it. The organization needs to be a little more tightened up. I really think a full regroup needs to happen. A full regroup needs to happen. You can see 11 minutes and 40 seconds left in this. Keegan trying to grab and get his boys coming in through the rotate, and now they're pushing through. They got to be careful, though. Every time they push through, it looks like Ya is able to get through the sides and start killing the healers in the back. It looks like, though, Dropouts able to regroup a little and start getting a little bit of agency. This is what they need. See, taking out about 5 or 10%. That's what you like to see. Now start looking around the point. It has happened. The regroup has happened. They all came in through that rotate, and it looks like this is what they needed. See, ticking at about 20%. Guys, this is the morale that you need right now. You don't want to lose this push. See, ticking at about 20-25%. For minutes, they've been doing nothing, and you know that this means everything right now. They got to take it to 4. They only have 11 minutes left in this game, but look at that. Look at the rotate. There's so many Ya boys keeping them out from coming in through the rotate, and that cannot be slept on. That's so important. You have this group in the rotate that is just stopping them from coming in. Keegan going down. Respawn's coming up in 10 seconds, and guys, it's looking like Dropouts is struggling here. I don't know if they're going to be able to even take it to 4. Respawn's coming up in 1. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Respawn's coming up in 1. We are about in the single digits of this game. All right, here we go. Dropouts coming in from the rotate. Keep your eyes on the blue players, guys. What, are they focused up? Are they with their groups? That's the thing. You got to be with your group in the right areas. Let's go, though. You can see a couple counter kills going down over there on the bonfire side, but it looks like Ya is just winning. Big clump, though, going down. Now let's see what can happen from it. Big clump going down. It looks like Ya just wins. Blue guys getting slaughtered. Dropouts getting slaughtered. Blue skulls just going down. Everywhere you look, it's a blue skull, and that's not what you want to see when you're the attacking company right now. It is not a good look. Less than 10 minutes left in this war, guys, and it looks like Dropouts is having a hard time on this final point. They're meeting the East Coast, and it is rough. Right now, I always talk about it, man. You think you have the point, you think you have it down. You can hear the chants in the background, the yeah, they're coming in hot, and they're letting Dropouts know. Respawns in 20 seconds. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they can do, guys. It is just not a good look. Let's see. 10 seconds on the respawns. Guys, West Coast versus East Coast. Who has it right now? It looks like West Coast is struggling. I don't know what it is, but it seems like they're made of paper. I think it comes down to Ya's roster. Again, Pluto has proven to be the most competitive server that we've seen in New World, at least in NA. So it's, we're seeing this in full effect here. These guys in the West Coast, I guess, stomped the West Coast. Talk to anybody. These guys were animals. They used to be known as Dawn Guard. And I'm not, again, I'm not discrediting anything they're doing. Sometimes it takes more than just one attack, but I just want to preface it for people who might be tuning in. This is pretty much the best West Coast company going up against one of the best East Coast company on Pluto. And guys, it is a back and forth, but it is just looking like Ya is doing their thing. Keegan getting onto the point, and guys, Ya is having such a good showing here against Dropouts. Dropouts having a hard time. Guys, not a good look, but hey, let's see what they can do here. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I've seen crazier stuff. You can make a whole lot of stuff happen in the last 5 minutes. I know that sounds silly to say, but you really can. A whole lot of stuff can go down in that last 5 minutes. But look at this, man. They are just getting cleared. Look at all the red bodies. This death right here needs to be a full regroup. This death right here needs to be a full regroup right now. I would say, if I was calling the war, I would say everybody either die or regroup, because you do not have time to play with. 30 seconds on the respawns. You have no agency on the point. But look at this. There's no regroup being made unless they're choosing to die and wait for the next respawn. That might be the case. Respawn's coming up in 20 seconds. You just got to be careful here. You don't have time to be playing the trickle effect. Look at this. There's so much defenders here. Respawn's coming up in 10 seconds. Respawn's coming up in 10 seconds, guys. And let's see what they can do. Is there a full regroup happening? I want to see it. I want to see it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Respawn's coming up. All right, now where is there a regroup happening, or are we just running right in? See, I don't know. I don't know if this is the call here. Did they I don't know, like, did each group up with their team? Look at this. Everybody's just running back in. I'm so confused. I feel like that was a perfect time to regroup. You have 7 minutes left in the game, and it's like, and now it's like everybody's just trickling in through the rotate, but Ya is winning all the fights. Look at this. Here they come. And this is what I'm talking about, but it looks like maybe it was enough. There was a couple kills going in the favor of dropouts. You'd like to see it. Or are they winning anywhere else? Schley TV goes down 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's see. Maybe this is what they needed. It looks like a couple blue skulls still going down here. It looks like dropouts trying to make a valiant charge to get to the point, but again, I'm not sure if they were grouped up as much as they needed for this kind of push. We'll see, and it looks like Ya's answering him. No influence on the point. It is not looking good. Not looking good here. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. And guys, Keegan is a one-man army over here trying to stay alive. I just don't think it's enough. Respawns in 40 seconds. Guys, again, like I was saying, man, they needed a full regroup there. I don't understand why we didn't regroup on that respawn. You only have 7 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes left, but hey, you know what happens? Sometimes it's a miscommunication in the calls, miscommunication in the army. And we see a lot of people when they come in from their first wars, it takes them a second, but hey, let's see. 10 seconds, quick hydro homie check. Respawn's coming up in 5. Respawn's coming up in 5, guys. West Coast versus East Coast. And, guys, it's looking like East Coast. It's looking like East Coast might be the stronger on the day. Guys, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. This has to be it. C does start ticking a little bit. It's going up. And Respawn's coming in here. This might be pretty good for the attackers. Respawn's coming in. They're going to try and answer the fourth side. And here it comes. They got to take this. They need to take it to 4, even if there's 5 minutes left. Big grabs going out over here. And you can see Ya trying to get out of there. But it might be too late. A couple kills going in their favor, of in dropouts favor. You can see the whirlwind tech coming out, able to get out of that ice wall. It does look like C might start ticking a little bit. But look at how many Ya members are on the war camp side. It is insanity that you clear the fourth side a little bit, but you look over and you see an absolute shitfest of Ya members all over the place. So guys, it's just not looking good here. Less than 5 minutes left. Dropout struggling here on this C point. Gravwell coming out on the fourth side. That's a really good grab. He does go down for it. Parandor and him going down. Vicious Tank gets the kills. Respawns in 50 seconds. Guys, it is not looking good here for dropouts. The West Coast, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Let's see, though. Again, you know, this is still their first war here, so let's see if they can focus up. Oh, my gosh. Big clumps going down right on top of his body, and it is going. Looks like it went a little in the favor of the attackers. 30 seconds on the respawns, but can they get any influence on the point? That's the question. Can they get any influence? Guys, 20 seconds on the respawn. Keegan is still dead. Died at a pretty rough time. Again, guys, we are at you know, 55 second timers right now, and it's nasty. So we have respawns coming up in 10. Look at this, though. Look at this board. So many purple at the top. Look at that, guys. It is just a roster diff right now. A lot of people are just pumping more. But again, you know, when you're defenders, you're able to pump more. You're able to survive a little bit longer, and you know, and you're able to do a little bit more stuff. So hey, though, let's see. We have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Both teams having a good showing, but again, Ya is just coming out so much stronger. You can see them coming in through the rotate right here. Big clump though. Oh no, it's a tragedy. They just respawned. They just started playing. 30 seconds left on the respawn. Guys, this is not looking good. They just got in here. They just got in here and they got wiped. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. We got 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. Not a good look indeed. Not a good look indeed. It looks like Dropout not giving up though. Respawn's coming up in 10. They're going to be trying to push through the fort side. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Respawn's coming up in 3. Respawn's coming up. Let's see what they can do. Guys, Dropout having a rough showing. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And they do not have anybody to take this point. Let's see what they can do, guys. Realistically, winning this is almost out of the possibilities. But you know what? They want to try and keep that morale going. Try and get the point. Try your hardest until the very end, because that's what matters at the end of the day. You might be having a rough showing here, but you know what? Just keep that momentum up. Try to keep that energy going and try and see what you can do. It looks like 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Dropout's making a valiant charge here to get on the point. I just don't think it's enough. Look at this. Well, it does look like Ya actually might be dying in this clump a little bit. Dragonmar trying to get out of there. Dragonmar able to get out. No influence on the point, though. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. You got to just start trying to tick the point, guys. Let's go. 1 minute and 50. You just got to try and tick the point and do what you can. If you want a chance at it, just send it. 1 minute and 30 seconds, and guys, there's only, or 1 minute and 45 seconds, there's only one more respawn left after this, and I believe it's at the 48-second mark, so this is it, really. So, you know, are you able to take this with the morale, for the comms, for the energy, for the squad? I don't know. It looks like Dropout's still struggling. Keegan staying alive, though, over here, and 1 minute and 30 seconds. It does look like C finally starts getting some influence put down on it. C ticking at about 10%. Are they able to take it in the last minute and 30? We have respawns coming up in 48. It looks like Dropout's actually winning this fight. You can see Prelume and Zola on the point here, and it looks like Dropout might be able to take it to 4 in the last minute. Let's see what they can do here. They're not giving up. C taking at 25, going on 30%. A lot of clumps going down in the fort side. Let's see. C is taking at 45%. It's going up very fast. We have respawns coming up in about 10 seconds. Let's see. They're not going to be able to take the territory, but let's see if they can take this point. Guys, respawns from the defenders going to be charging out of this fort right about now. The C point ticking at about 50 or 60%. I promise you, Ya does not want them to take it the fort. You're going to see a whole red wave. There they are. You can hear the chants in the background. Ya. They're going to be charging in. They don't want them to have this point. C ticking at 75, 80%. They're going to be making their move, and you can see a big red wave going to be jumping on this point right now, and here it comes. C's at about 90, 95%, and guys, it looks like Dropouts might be able to take it the fort. No, it's kind of still ticking a little bit there. Is it enough? It looks like Ya's going to be able to answer it. No, guys, it's a tragedy in the last 20 seconds. No, a couple Ya going down. The point going down in the defenders. 8 seconds left, and it looks like Ya might be able to stop them from taking it. No, a couple Red Skulls going down with 2 seconds left. Are they able to take it? They take it to 4. We got a fort fight on what? What? We don't got a fort fight on Fight Night. We don't got one. We don't have it. West Coast wasn't able to make it happen. No, they were able to make it happen, kind of. GG's in the chat, guys. GG's in the chat. Let's go. GG's in the chat, man. It looks like East Coast